G'day guys and welcome, my name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition's The Extinction Curse. Joining me today are my wonderful Patreons who have come not only to support my channel but to enjoy this amazing and wonderful game set in the Pathfinder world of Golarion. Say hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello everyone.
Hello. It's so good to see all of you smiling faces. Now, as you can notice, we do have one player absent today, and that is fine. Our dear friend Walter is taking a bit of a powder, and that is perfectly okay. We wish him all the best, and can't wait till we get Avarian back behind the player screen. So, yeah, where do we start? First of all, guys, welcome in. I'm going to take a quick moment to thank a few people who are who are basically quintessential to running my shows and stuff like that, and that is our sponsors. Here we go. Boom, big list there. Our sponsors for today are, of course, Kiraforge for the wonderful art you will see on screen throughout the course of today's session, as well as the tokens that I use for my VTT. Not only can you use these for online games, but if you want to as well, you can use them for 3D printing models that you can then use for your at-home games as well. So, you know, if you haven't checked it out already, Kiraforge, definitely go give it a look. Next up, of course, every epic game deserves epic sound, and we would like to thank Sirenscape for providing us with a subscription to their beautiful sound engineering software, which allows us to make games sound absolutely awesome with ambience and music and battle tunes, and it's a lot of fun. It's honestly so great. I have so much fun with that one. And of course, Chase Bites, you bloody... We'll come back to that, you legend, you. Alright, and lastly, of course, our VTT of choice is Fantasy Grounds, and if you use the little affiliate code there, you can give Dag a big old help by checking this out. It is a great and robust system that allows for a lot of adaptations, quick actions, and hell, I've even designed encounters live on stream within the span of a few minutes and then implemented them into this VTT. Look, I don't want to compare because I don't like being that guy, but I've used Foundry, I've used Roll20, I've used Astral, I've used Owlbear Rodeo. I've used a ton of this stuff, and so far the most streamlined that I can bring my shows to you guys has been Fantasy Grounds, like hands down. So there you go. So as we jump into today's session, let's of course meet I'm sorry. Another thing, I am dying. If I cough or if I'm slowly dying, do not stress. I'm on the mend, and it's just here, and I can't stay away from you guys. I'm addicted. You know, as we go into today's game, let's introduce our players and the characters they're playing. Guys, take it away.
Who starts?
The top, as we always do.
Down.
Like the last, like for the last 24 episodes.
I don't always start from the top.
Well, they're not saying anything new because you won't shut up.
So, hello, I'm Sky and playing Harlonaut, who is currently in almost a bit of a panic state in Ultra Deceive mode. using Ultra Bard skills.
Ultra bar. Arturo.
Walter's not here.
Yeah. I'm Arturo, and I'm a goose. But I used to be a catfolk acrobat, and whenever I tell a lie, I get polymorphed into a random animal, explaining why I am a goose. So, yeah, he's not having a good day. Oh, yeah, and also I'm poisoned and almost dead. So, yeah, there's that too.
He's a green goose.
Yeah, he's having a bad day.
It's me, Rock, and I play Misha, the Nagachi Inventor. Oh yeah.
Nice. Now I play Callisto. Used to play Naomi with Callisto as the Eidolon. So Callisto is actually an ex-Eidolon now. Turned Aasimar, and has befriended the golem we're fighting.
Yeah, befriended. That's the word.
Yeah.
Not enslaved.
Make him my atomic
no, this is
son.
pure willingness here. All right, and of course, unfortunately, Walter, our fortune teller, is not here today, and he is played by Avarian CA. Now, last thing we want to thank before we get into today's game is you guys in the chat. First of all, we're in the middle of a hype train. Thank you so much for all of your support, for all of the subs and the bits. I don't have my list here because as some of you know, I recently rebuilt my computer, so I need to figure out how to get all that stuff back up so I can see it. But from what I can see, thank you so much, Jace Bites, to our dear friend, let me go through, Random1177 for the resubscription. Thank you so much. Freaking 26 months. That is phenomenal. McClover gifting a sub to Burbsum. Dying. Burbson, thank you so much. And thank you, McClover. It's always wonderful to invite new and wonderful people to our little space. Jace Bites, thank you for the 200 big old biddies, and for the 5 gifted subs for 5 new friends to come and join us on this whirlwind adventure. Also, thank you to McClover for gifting a sub to General Davis. Always good to see you here, my friend. It is always good to see so many familiar faces coming in and watching these shows, because that's what we're all about. And lastly, thank you to Forge of Law for the 69 nice bits. All right. Now, in addition, guys, we invite you to come behind the GM screen and participate in our games as we are playing. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points. Subscribers earn channel points a little bit quicker. And those points can be used to influence the game through the DAG dollary dues. This can be used to grant insight bonuses, divine intervention, magic bags, wandering monsters. Bunch of cool stuff is in there for you guys to participate with. But if you've got a bit of disposable income and you want to help to contribute to the DAG's birthday present fund, which is currently going very smoothly, there is, whoa, coming in hot. Somebody has just donated nat 20s for all the players.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah, you guys get nat 20s. Freaking, all right.
Player nat 20s. Nice.
There you go.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Clearly, I will,
faster.
or Harlan I will lose his. What we're going to be doing, but
Yeah, look,
that's gonna be very helpful.
Last
I'm-
5 seconds.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. They'll probably need it a little bit, but you know. But thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
So let me go through the donations real quick because I wanted to process that one first. First of all, for $5 you can donate for a hero point for one of my players, which are these red tokens, or jinx points for me, but I don't have any. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense, or roll with advantage. Jinx points are used for more or less the opposite. They boost up enemies or make things more complicated. For $10, I will draw from one of two decks. The first deck is a hero action deck. These heroic actions afford my players some really unique powers and abilities. You pick a player of your choice, they get one of these cards. Or, if you would like to, you can have me draw 3 cards from the plot twist deck, which comes with a bunch of story trigger plot twists that I will then pick 3, you will pick 1, and that plot twist will happen during the course of the game. For $20, you can give someone the coveted golden natural 20, which is used as just quite literally a natural 20. For $50, you can increase the difficulty of an encounter they're fighting, or provide a magic item to a player of your choice. Now, the magic item can be something homebrew that you guys make. It can be something you want me to make. It can be something that is in the game that you just simply like, or you can give it the choice to the players. We also do have set items on some of our tables, so if you want to work on a set item, we can talk about that as well. And lastly, for the $100 secret menu item, the one that we only talk about literally at the start of the show, the $100 secret menu item is, of course, let's see, how far along on this fight are you? Because that's going to depend on what you get. Okay, yeah, you're actually not doing, no, actually you're doing pretty poorly. Okay, okay, so the secret magic item for you guys is quite literally this. Our group of heroes are members of a circus. This circus has a variety of different acts. Now, I will provide our group with a dog, kind of. It's not a dog. It will, however, be a rust monster that is very tame, very docile, very cute. That will run to your assistance for the fight and be a part of the circus as, like, kind of, you know, that, like, back-flipping chihuahua? You know? It's kind of like that, but a rust monster. So that is a $100 secret menu item is the mascot, the rust monster. Okay.
We're gonna name him Rusty with 2 E's.
Yep. Beautiful. I love it. All right. Well, without any further ado, let us dive in to today's game. Now, the traveling circus belonging to our lovely heroes, the Circus of Wayward Wonders, has traveled to the town of Abberton in order to try and bring joy and merriment to the town. However, after competing with the Midnight Menagerie, a rival circus, they were driven out, or at least from their performance. Our heroes decided to offer their services to try and protect the town of Abberton, who had been suffering at the hands of several druids from an enclave known as the Hermitage of Blessed Lightning. After a few encounters dealing with wild boars, giant trees, wasps, and a bunch of other stuff, the town mayor had gone to the temple to the druids in order to try and broker peace, but did not return. Our heroes managed to stage an attack on the temple, freed the mayor, and is now confronted with the Hierophant, or at least the self-proclaimed Hierophant, of the Temple of Gosray. Now, after a bit of diplomacy, it was learned that the new usurping leader needed a staff being guarded by a treasure golem in order to properly claim the rights to the temple. Our group agreed to battle the golem in order to try and gain access to the staff. After a heated battle, our heroes managed to get the staff and even convinced the golem to fell the bad guy, which negated the point of fighting the golem in the first place. Now they're fighting the golem. We don't know why. We're trying to figure that stuff out. But we are amidst the battle. The golem has set its sights on Harlock, a good druid who had been trying to convert the others away from the path that they've been following, the folly of violence and demons and all that other stuff. The golem has also managed to kill one of our party members, Naomi, and regurgitate Callisto, our newest party member, who was originally a summon for Naomi, but is now an independent character. However, as he is regurgitated, Callisto has now got a strange gemstone set into his chest. The gemstone has now dominated Callisto and is forcing them to see the golem as an ally. His goal that he must do to the best of his abilities, Neil, is to recover the staff and return it to the Horde and protect the treasure from any further theft.
Oh.
All right. So, with that being said, let's dive straight back into initiative. And I like rolling initiative every session, so boom! Alright. The Treasure Golem. The Treasure Golem looks around and can no longer see the staff that was taken, but does recall who has the staff. The shape-shifted catfolk, Arturo, who had become a goose, was the last seen with the staff of the Hierophant, and the golem begins its move, lumbering forward, dragging coins as it now it has a 35-foot move speed, so it's gonna make its first attack here.
Oh.
Oh.
Right, that is a critical hit. Now, it is only on the wind arc, which means it can only use its pushback ability. It can't use the slam ability. Which means it does this. 17 points of damage as you're buffeted by wind that wraps around its fist and hits you to the side. The second fist, ignore that, also swings in your direction. Another critical hit. As the fist does 10 points of damage, but that is enough to knock you unconscious. As the goose falls unconscious, you lose the goose's form. And once again...
I thought it was only when I died. Okay, cool.
And once again returns to Arturo's form. As you lie unconscious... Let's see, how are you at? You are at... Oops, that's not you. Arturo.
I think that puts me at 3. At dying 3.
Oof. Wounded 3, dying 3. What this means is you've only got 1 saving throw before you are dead.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So that's the Treasure Golem, Meisha.
Also, am I still rolling for poison? Because, like...
Yeah, on your turn.
Okay.
I
I
don't
mean, I can
have
make you
a
roll it now
map.
if you want.
No, I'm just
wait.
curious because the
How do you
next
open up that
condition
map
was
again?
I get knocked unconscious
Double
if I
click your
fail it.
token on your character.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, if I fail the next one, is that death or does nothing happen then?
No, nothing will happen because you'll just be unconscious.
Okay, so yeah, it'll just stack with my already being unconscious. Gotcha.
Open map. Open. Do it.
Well, that's
Yeah.
kind of okay.
Did you double click on your token?
Yeah. It was just being slow.
Yeah,
okay,
it takes a
very
while to load. Yeah.
Who's on the saving throw? That is Arturo. Now, Arturo, because he's using the wind, he's not making physical contact, so you don't need to make additional poisons on his attacks for this one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that though for the future. Yes.
Yeah.
Does anybody have an idea how to take this thing out?
I mean, you could always give the staff back.
Shut up, Callisto.
I mean, if you're shouting, then either point to the statues that helped summon them.
Hmm.
Because
I
if you
don't know.
remember, they twisted the crown on the female and adjusted the lightning bolt on the male to open the floor to summon the collar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Wait. So the people that we defeated have items and we haven't picked them up yet. Is that what I'm getting here?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Would
I
you
will.
really gonna the wall in the back.
Then I will go grab search for the items. So.
All right. As you make your way to the north side.
North. Yeah.
Because that's where.
Right here.
Yeah. Yep.
Right here.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
All right. You begin to rifle through their items. Do you remember what was in the? Wait. Whose items?
Well, I think there was a
They didn't take the crown or the
No,
lightning bolt, right?
they twisted the crown so it's in a different position. And they adjusted the lightning bolt so it looked as though it was being thrown. As
Yeah,
opposed to,
so
like,
I think
a
you just need to
center.
like move.
So it's adjustment of the
Yeah. You got to
two
get to.
statues.
Yeah. So you got to get to the two statues.
Yeah.
Given that you got a 25-foot move, it's going to take you a double move to get to the statue.
Okay. So I take my 2 moves, yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm here. What next? I have to move their arm. Take the items, move their arms.
So it was adjustment of the lightning bolt that he's wielding. That's what they
Okay.
did to summon.
To summon it? Okay. Then I will try to move the lightning bolt and see if it does anything.
All right. Make me a. Do you have a religion check?
Religion check.
Yeah, let's do a religion check.
Where are you?
Also,
Oh,
Maklova has donated and given everyone a hero point, with Halanot
Ooh.
gaining 2 hero points.
Thanks. Thanks. All right. Religion.
That'll help
My
keep
best
me
skill.
alive.
But okay, that's not
oh nice.
bad for me. That's not
All right.
bad for me.
With an 18, you look at the lightning bolt. There are many different orientations and different ways that you can place it in the grip of this statue. As you take the lightning bolt out, you start to adjust it and move it around. And you realize there is a way to kind of flip it upside down and backwards that it will hold fast. It doesn't look like the blast is being thrown. It now looks like the blast is being harnessed. And you place it there and you hear this sort of click as it snaps into place.
Cool.
All right, that is your turn.
I think I did something. It clicked. In my
Halanos.
impression, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a very satisfying sound.
That is a very satisfying sound. It's like when you get a transformer and it like actually transforms and you hear that last little pop and then it's just it looks good.
Oh, music to my ears. Or when doing an escape room.
Which kind of feels like what this is just now.
Yeah.
Right, so I am going to try one last attempt to control the column before I go into my other thing. So with the staff that we got last time in hand to help grab its attention, I will shout out, obviously it's narration just for us, but effectively reminding it that we required the staff to do Godfrey's will and to disperse, stand down, whatever the terminology would be, until we were complete.
All right, let's make a deception check
Which we were using performance with last time because of
your ability. Yep.
whatever. Yeah. Come on. Nice.
Oh nice.
That's high, but sadly, the. Oh no! Actually, no. Wait, 30 is exactly the DC. All right. Yep. It seems to work.
It seems to work.
Mm-hmm.
At which point, to complete its desummoning, I was going to continue my path over to the female.
Mm-hmm.
and adjust the crown back to basically reversing the direction that they turned it when it was summoned.
All right,
originally.
make a religion check. All right, with an 18, unfortunately, that does not. As you sort of twist the crown, it doesn't quite seem to.
Okay, can I use a hero point then for that one?
Yeah, absolutely. Make a reroll.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
With a 24, you do hear that final little click as you adjust it. And as that happens, you watch as the pools of water and the wind that seem to be running through those two channels suddenly go faster. And as they do so, you feel something pulling to the center of the room. That is all.
Yep.
Arturo, your one and only death save.
I intend to use my crit. Oh wait, no, I can use it after I roll, though, right?
You can, but you cannot use it to stave off a killing blow. You do need to use a hero point.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah, then I'll do that then if I. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
All right, hero point. You simply do not perish. All right, I need you to make me a fortitude save against the poison running through your veins.
Oh, no.
That is a failure. Do you wish to use a hero point to reroll?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Yes, I would. I don't know if that's good enough still, but.
That is not good enough.
Oh wait, that's a D20. I'm supposed to add, freaking.
Well, if you don't roll your
to
fortitude
that.
save, it doesn't count, so roll your foot.
Yeah.
You've
Okay.
been
And
rolling.
I'm going to keep that hero point so you remember how to use your fort saves. All right. Unfortunately, the poison is still running rampant, so you are now unconscious. If you fail your next poison check, you will simply perish.
I die from 2 different ways now.
Yeah, basically. And you've got 1 hero point to save you. All right. Callisto, you've been given your
so-
instruction.
Yeah. So I have to go get the staff, but also it seems like they're trying to do something as well.
Mm-hmm. Right now, that is not a threat to the golem.
Okay, so I will go and get the statue. Or, sorry, not the statue. Sorry, I
The
will go
staff.
get the staff.
Yep.
Yeah.
You forgot. You have to
Yeah.
loot the dying
5,
person first.
10, 15, 20, 25, and I just say, "Sorry, Arturo," and I pull the staff off of him.
It's just on the floor. Arturo's unconscious.
Oh.
He can't hear you
Okay.
anymore. As he
I still say, "Sorry,"
as you
and then I
you-
pick.
all right, you pick it up and then you place it into the golem.
Yep.
Cool. It
Here you go, friend.
sinks into the golem. All right.
And then I guess that's my turn. Well, I guess I
Not
have 5
quite.
more.
You
Okay.
now rejoin with the golem.
Oh,
As you place
okay.
your arm inside of it, he pulls you in as well. And the two of you turn your attention to the center of the room.
Gotcha. No, there's just a Callisto face outside of the golem.
All right. The golem begins to move back to the center of the room.
Oops, was I like? That's fine. Then we can grab it at least.
With Callisto in tow, you watch as light begins to glow around a magic circle, and the golem starts to disappear, being resummoned back to the place in which it continues to guard, with Callisto in tow.
No. Oh no.
That's all it does. Mesha.
What?
Bye
It's your
guys.
turn. You're de-summoning the golem, which has now got Callisto and the staff. Though that being said, you don't actually need the staff anymore because you've kind of killed the person who needed it.
Yeah.
It
So I'm
could
guessing
benefit
Harlock-
Harlock, but yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say Harlock did nothing in that round.
Harlock's injured and is barely alive.
Yeah.
Cowering in the corner.
Harlock is lucky to be there.
Didn't he get healed from Walter though? Because he did the big
He-
area.
Yeah,
stuff?
but
That's
after he
why
got
he's
healed,
still
then
alive.
he got mega
yeah,
nuked,
okay,
yeah.
true.
Yeah, he was half dead, and then he was healed, and then now he's half dead again.
Okay. We got. Yeah. No. I don't know what to do. How do we get Callisto out of there? Ah.
I can't say anything because
Yeah.
Feel free to have a chat. I mean,
It's whether you want to go for Callisto or you want to go and help Arturo. I don't know if you can do anything with Arturo as well.
I can heal him with my. I could Carter his wounds.
heal him with a healing bomb.
I'll go. Yeah, I could go Carter his wounds. I'll go do that. Would that take me 2 rounds to get over there to him? I'm assuming.
how far do you
Yeah.
need to be for your ability?
I think right next to him. I need to be like right there.
It's a touch.
It's a touch, cause I just like put the powder and then hit the wounds, and then that's what I imagine, and then it boom, heal
Alright.
him. Yeah.
All right, very well. Yeah, make your healing check.
I will.
All right. As you go over to the injured Arturo, this aromatic herbal explosion heals some of your wounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
You can go to the next person. I'm still trying to. I gotta figure out. It's been a while.
Still trying to process.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Harlonaut, what's going through your mind as we get to your turn?
Who knows?
Oh,
So, seeing the golem dissipate,
Yeah. He's not
Harlonaut's-
gone. It's not gone. It is
No.
dissipating. Yeah.
dissipating,
Yeah.
it's probably thinking that the majority of the danger is past, and his heart has probably been going 200 beats a minute since everything kicked off and this deception started. What, 30 seconds ago?
Yeah, this has all happened in the course of less than a minute.
Yeah. So starting to panic, he's going to start wondering if he's made a mistake and is almost going to collapse, I think.
Ooh, I
Because
like
he
that.
doesn't know what to do. So,
So it sounds to me like there's a lot going on,
there's a lot going on.
and it
So
looks
Harlonaut-
and it seems like Harlonaut could really use more than anything else.
Healing 2.
Some bardic inspiration. The door kicks open, and as it does, you watch as 3 figures burst into the room. And as they do, what we see are literally a skeleton playing a what looks to be a bagpipe. Hold on, this might be a bit loud. Let me lower this a teeny bit. There we go. Okay. A skeleton playing a bagpipe. A skeleton with a saxophone that you do recognize as human. And what looks to be a female goblin with a tambourine. And as they kind of look around and try to take in what's going on, there we go. They look around and start addressing the skeleton with the saxophone. Human, I thought this is where you said your lead guitarist was. This is not a lead guitarist. This is some sort of like crazed treasure golem thing that's killing everyone. Is that a human face? Ugh, ugly.
Hi.
You said there'd be food here. There's no food here. Now listen. Trust me, whenever we find Harlanot, we'll... Oh, there he is! There he is in a big pile of despair. Hi, Harlanot! As he waves, as these three figures wave at you, you see them as they've entered. You now have the following abilities. So, first of all, with human now here, you have the ability to your inspire courages now do an extra +1. I think was the
It was 1 per member, yeah.
yeah. So now that is a +3 due to the fact that there are 3 members. Next up, you have Totty the Goblin. Totty the Goblin has one ability. It is called Deja Vu. Deja Vu is you can force a person or a creature to take the same action again to keep in rhythm. This does take an action to do so, but if you keep repeating it, they'll keep keeping, it's like keeping rhythm, keeping bass. That's why she's got the tambourine. And next up, you have, his name is Gord. Gord is plays a bagpipe, and when Gord plays the bagpipe, you can use that ability to force people away or backwards from wherever you are positioned, which is ideally where Gord's positioned. Again.
Okay.
Again.
All right.
Okay.
So these are your new actions.
Okay. So is Callisto properly inside just now?
Yeah, Callisto is in sight.
Is it? Okay. Right. So, with the music, Harlanot is going to do the one thing he's probably almost reflex. He's going to put the staff down and grab an instrument from his back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have this to be the memory guitar. And can I use the hero point for an extra action? Because this takes 3.
Sure.
As I start to tune along. And trying to remember what it's actually called. Oh, brilliant. It doesn't actually have a name. I will actually try to just focus on the last time we were all together. Happy. Which probably be the night before we opened, when we were all together. And just focus on that point of connection and see if that can penetrate through to Callisto. Along with everyone else. So
All right.
Everyone is effectively their sort of dinner scene type thing.
All right, Harlanot, you start to play your heart out. Callisto, make a will save.
Ooh, 23.
With a 23, you hear Callisto's music, and now amplified by the people around you. You realize you're not as comfortable as, you'd like to be. You don't want to be here. Why are you even here?
Yeah.
You realize that a lot of your thoughts are kind of foggy, very, very cloudy, and it seems to stem from this giant crystal embedded in your chest.
Can I do something, or is it just that happens? I don't know. I mean, the gem feels kind of uncomfortable, so I'm gonna try and pull it out.
Okay, make a make a strength check.
12. You know what? I'm gonna hero point that.
All right, let's hero point it.
Natural 20.
Boom! You reach it up, you grab hold, and you yank, and you pull, and the crystal comes free. Almost like it's magnetic, it then flies into the golem, but allows you to then fall free of the coins.
Nice.
Hold on, was that all of your turn?
Yeah, because that memory thing takes 3 actions. That's why I had to use the hero point.
All right. Callisto, we'll go to you first. What do you do as you broken free of the control of the golem?
Is he still in the process of dissipating then?
Yes.
Okay, I think to make it so that, because I don't know if I would have learned anything from the golem from being possessed by it. I'm going to try and punch away some of its coins to maybe make it harder for it to, if it tries to reassemble. And so I'm going to use Flurry of Blows. And I'm also going to spend my Key Strike. Actually, I don't remember if... I don't know if Key Strike is technically... if it's just a... Oh, it's just verbal. It's a casting.
Hey, Neil.
It doesn't say if it's like... Yeah?
Okay, we're going to do an exercise. You ready? I want you to walk me the entire way through the logic of you suddenly, like, punching the thing that's desummoning.
So if
I get that you're punching it. The question I've got is a resounding one that I ask you. Yeah, why? What is going through Callisto's mind?
Yeah.
So that
You
if it
just
tries
beat
to
it.
attack us while
It's unsummoning?
I don't know. I mean,
You want to
sometimes no. I just think that sometimes if something is desummoning, it might get a final hit in kind of thing.
Okay, good.
So,
I appreciate that. I do. I absolutely appreciate that. Do you know? Okay, now let's follow that logic. If that logic is sound and it does hit anyone, who do you think it would hit?
The closest person to it,
Who is?
me,
And why are you the closest person?
because I just came out of it,
And you are, instead of running away, you are...
punching it. Instead of punching it right out, I might just wait and like do a react. Like a, can I hold an action
You can.
if it tries to attack me?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So if it tries to attack me while it's desummoning, I will punch it in while it's punching me.
Okay. Okay. If that makes you happy, that's what we'll do.
I don't know. I just
Yep. That's fine. I love you, Neil. You're like... We can't help him, chat. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. We love Neil. Neil is one of our favorite people. We do. We all love Neil. Sometimes, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't tell him to get the fuck away from the golem before he gets punched. All right. So, yep. You know what? Yeah, let's wrap this. the golem's turn is next. It is desummoning. Now, originally, the only reason it was here, and I want you to know this, is because I didn't just want to desummon Neil. Right?
Yeah.
I wanted to add a bit of drama.
Right.
Cool. So, now that you're no longer that, I was just going to have it vanish. But, just before it does, it is going to take its big fist, and it is going to punch you. For no reason.
All right.
Because that is what it will do. It will land a critical hit. And because it is still attached to the wind and the wave things, it is going to use the wave blast to knock you away. You take
Will I get
38
punched
damage.
before I get blasted.
Given that you had a ready action, yes, you can.
Okay. So I'll take the damage first, and you can do all that, and then I'll.
Oh,
Oh,
and
that-
you get poisoned.
Oh, the damage is done.
Okay.
Like I said, we'll
So
get there.
Then,
I
so
would
my
like to
raid
say
action was
hard-
the flurry, or for the my action
Uh,
was the strike, and I think I have to use it with flurry of blows.
Thank you, Tony, you bloody legend. Mwah. Also, congratulations. I want to say congratulations. Congratulations. I wish you and your adventurous family all the best for everything that is to come. It is a wonderful, scary, and amazing thing that you're going through, and I'm all here for it. Okay. So, Neil,
Yeah.
make your flurry of blows attack. Now,
Okay,
keeping in
so
mind,
that's-
I'm only allowing this because it is still a single action, so, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so and I'm doing the key strike, so that adds
Yeah.
the yeah. 27.
That'll hit. Deal you damage.
All right, and then the key strike gets added. I was gonna do the force. Oh wait, no, I got elemental fist. So elemental fist actually makes it so I get to. Oh, where was it? Sorry. I'm gonna do the same. I'm punching it with the same thing it's punching me with. So I actually force a little bit of the wind back into him also.
Sure.
'Cause it's like, yeah.
All right. Arturo, Callisto, and Harlanot, you have been awarded several hero points. 2 for Harlanot, 2 for Callisto. 2 for Harlanot, 2 for Callisto, and 1 for Arturo. Then 3 jinx points for me.
Wait, before I do that, I'm gonna do this so that I can roll with that. There we go. $13. Oh wait, why did I roll it there?
That's
Sorry.
right. Roll it
I keep
again.
forgetting
In
I gotta roll it
yeah,
on him.
roll it on him.
Okay, so I'll reapply it, and then
I'm just imagining Harlanot fucking shredding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ow.
I was going to say my eyes are probably closed because I was focusing on that memory
yeah, that's
playing
fine.
through this whole time.
So I basically went and used both fists to go like this
Right.
for the.
All right.
So-
And as you do this, you're like, haha, I blew him away, but you're the one flying backwards.
Yeah, so I will do the second punch.
Nice.
29.
A good hit.
And I don't have the key strike on this one, so. That's still okay. I just wanted to
Alright,
do
let's
like,
try
the
this one.
music is all exciting, but yeah, it was. But I'll get blown away.
All right. So, you've dealt the damage. I know it says 0 damage because it's absorbed, but that's because remember we increased its hit points with temporary hit points, so you
Yeah.
have done your damage. Now,
Okay, cool.
as you've been blasted away with the water blast, you know what comes next.
Yep.
You are vacuumed towards it with its second attack. All right. As Callisto is brought directly back. For 10
Ouch.
damage.
Oh, okay. Still ouch.
And with both hands clasped together, it is going to try and finish this.
With the crit.
That's not a crit.
Oh.
Ooh, you know what? You know what? I'm going to fish for the crit. All right.
no.
I'm going to use my jinx point. Here we go.
Oh no. This
Maybe it
one
will.
last active fleet
Oh,
defiance.
okay, of course. It
And he
does.
finds
Yeah.
the critical hit. And that is 32 points of damage.
Use a hero point to stay up.
Very well. You do still get the crit card, and I need 2 fortitude saves.
You know, Neil, I do have to ask you though, was it worth it?
Yes, it was awesome.
You
2.
got to monk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Alright,
I got the
number,
play
be-
luck.
number between 1 to 5.
2.
2? 1, 2.
And then you said 2 fort saves.
Yes. Okay, the first crit did. Your first one saves, your second one doesn't, so you are poisoned.
Can I?
Oh, surprise
gonna
opening.
Crit?
He's gonna hit you again.
Oh, okay. I was gonna crit the second one, so I don't get poisoned. Actually, can I? I'll use a hero
sure.
point to. No. Actually, yeah.
Hero point to
I'll keep the
reroll
hero
it?
Point. No, I'm gonna use the crit to not be poisoned.
Alright, so let me go through this real quick. Hero point. Sorry, nat 20 to not be poisoned.
Yeah, because I got the first
Yep,
one.
that's
you
fine.
Said,
1 hero point to
second one
stay
I rolled
up.
16.
Yep, 1 hero point to
'cause that
stay
was-
conscious.
Yeah, from that first hit from before.
Okay, and now with the surprise opening, it is going to hit you one final time.
Yep.
With a... It probably won't hit. It's got like a negative 15. Maybe.
And I'll hero point that last one, so I'd stay up.
You just used everything you had.
Alright, and you will stay up.
One
That
go.
last hit, as it swings down to belch you, the creature transforms and disappears. And as it does so, you watch as it takes its other hand and just does this.
And I just show him the gem.
You don't have it.
Oh yeah, he sucked it up. That's right. I'm like,
It
I
shows
go to
you the
do it, and I
gem.
realize- Damn it.
Alright, and it disappears. Alright. Okay, into
Oh.
round 8. Congratulations, players. You are the first so far to defeat the golem.
Ooh.
Now,
Nice.
we have to wait until the others defeat their golems in order to find out who wins, because right now you are on round 8 in terms of that. I think that means Wednesday is out, because I think Wednesday already in round 8, unless they kill
Yeah,
it
I
in
think
that
so.
round. But then we have Mondays who still have a good chance too. So there you go. However, you do get the following. The whole group gains 400
Each of
and
us, or
the whole group
okay.
gains 420 gold pieces as the coin golem has shed some of the coins that are here. In addition, the group gains a bag of holding for each of you to have.
Nice.
Ooh.
You also acquire a wondrous statue, because you guys were the first ones to beat this. So the first item on that list is... It is a figurine of wondrous power. It is the Jade Serpent. Figurine of wondrous power, a Jade Serpent has been dropped from the Horde.
Ooh.
Cool.
All right. And congratulations on your well-earned victory.
Awesome. That was fun.
All right. A silence falls over the temple.
Oh.
A silence falls over the temple. Ugh.
And to
So falls over.
stave off anything, I'll throw a soothe on. Oh, did you say at 1 HP?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot how much HP I'm at.
Yeah, you're at like
I
2.
gave you 2.
Yeah, you're at 2
Oh.
HP.
Oh, and also, I technically have to save with my poison, or did the powder heal me from that too?
The powder will heal you from that.
Okay, cool.
All right. I'm going to
It
give you guys a
will?
few seconds to... I've just got to get the door, but I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to reconvene after your battle.
Ugh.
All right, go.
Thank you, Harl.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Thank you, Meisha. I legitimately think that you just saved my life.
Awesome.
And
Oh,
Harlotte
I
is just
would- I
panting
would
up the
hate-
steps.
I would hate to lose I would hate to lose another friend from my that I've known since childhood.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, what happened to Naomi? I barely had time to react before I lied and turned into a goose.
She
Oh yeah, Maisha's got the bag.
she turned to ash. I have her in my I have her in here. The water skin. And I have this gem. I think it's her too.
I would say that, you know, Arturo was shakily standing to his feet, but with that he just collapses back down to the ground. He's like, I can't keep losing more family. She
Yeah.
was like a sister to me. Like, she might as well have been my older sister. And I have to say like because I don't want to call her my actual sister because I don't know if that would be a lie or not. But she might as well be my sister, Dan.
I'm half tabaxi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna give you a hug.
Ugh.
All right.
That she was. We were, you know, you're like my brother too. You know, like she was my sister. You know, we grew up with each other. You know.
Yeah, she was the same age as my older sister, like as my blood sister. And, well, I kind of just equally saw them as the same.
And I'll probably still be a bit down, look at Callisto and say, how are you coping now that she's not here?
I mean, it's a weird feeling because I was linked to her that whole time, so I would feel her emotions, she would feel mine.
Come here, Callisto. I'll
It's-
give you a hug too.
Oh, well, thanks. And I'll give her a hug. It's a weird feeling, freedom. Like, I mean, I miss her. I also miss my home a little bit, knowing that I'm stuck here. But I have third family, you know. And that's with you guys. In the
Well,
circus.
To me, you'll always be like a brother-in-law.
Older brother Callisto. Oh well, kind of straightens up a bit and smiles, but nonetheless, I will miss her dearly.
Oh man, talking that way is actually giving me a cough.
I will admit it was I am sad that she's gone. I will remember her forever for bringing me over here. Now with her gone, I'm not really sure what to do other than continue traveling with you guys.
Well,
A lot of
we'll be
it
honored.
was
We'll be honored for you to travel with us still.
I think now that she's gone, I do have a new goal
What's that?
because, well, I mean, because my emotions were linked to her, and she would, she summoned me because she needed someone. So I think now it's a goal of mine to find like a true love, Like, not saying that she wasn't, but the link was there.
You want to feel that kind of bond with somebody else again. I
Mhm.
get it.
But this time it's kind of my choice,
You want to make sure it's real. You were always kind of iffy if it was just the link.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting not being a magician without her, since she was the one who had most of the magic. I could only really summon fire from my fists, and I'd kind of do that once again with the
There's
elementals.
plenty that people can accomplish without magic.
Yeah, look at me.
Thanks. Yeah, I was thinking with these, I could become a magician that's a escape artist. As
Yeah.
well.
That's very popular, and we don't have one of those. I feel like that would be a great act.
Ooh.
I mean, I'd still go
Ooh.
with the illusion, but now with my new unlinked
Ooh.
powers, I just,
So, as you guys are discussing this, this very injured druid just sitting there listening to you, giving you your space as you need to. But as Callisto is talking about like what he wants to do, how he wants to join the circus, how he wants to be a magician, how he wants to how he wants to learn about love and the stuff that Naomi wanted. And I don't care if I get demonetized. I don't care if this whole episode gets canned. But immediately behind you, the three bards start to...
Yes! Yes!
No me.
Amazing.
Man.
I want to
All right, as they're just singing in the background. I'm just kind of just imagining that during that whole bit, there is a somewhat respectful. I can't give a straight face. Somewhat respectful and tearful farewell to our dear friend Naomi.
Yeah.
Harlan will probably just ask, does anyone know how we'll tell our parents? Because obviously it's the older, remember that's what he would think is how to communicate this.
They're
to,
back. They're back at the other circus, aren't they?
Yeah.
yeah.
With my family.
So he's
I
thinking
don't think I should.
practicalities.
I don't even think her parents even know that I am a thing. She never really shared in the old circus that I.
Well, I did have a desire to want to go and see my family, and I was honestly thinking about my own ways that I could probably sneak in the future. So
Love how you guys
I've already been formulating a plan.
I love
do
how
that.
you guys are going on like there isn't more of this dungeon or more of the plot to
Oh
go
yeah, I
through.
know.
I know.
know,
Yeah, we are in the middle of
Like,
something.
oh wow, yeah, just can't wait to
Family's
retire in the
never died.
countryside and go see my dad
Future
and
plans.
go do some fishing. Yeah, that'd be great. You know, screw the fact that there are still demons being unleashed by an angry group of cultists. You know, meh. You know,
Whatever.
it's all fine. And the rat witch that kind of like burnt our circus down. Like she's still at large, but who gives a damn? You know, just
I was going to say that as
We
soon
know
as I
she's
see
still
Harlock moving,
yep.
my mind will go to the staff because obviously I didn't actually use it for anything that it was supposed to be able to do. I'll
Yep.
just look at it and say, Arthur, where did you get this? I helped with the deception, but where did you pick this up?
It was also within the pile of gold that like I was like climbing on him, and when he punched me off, or when I fell off of him, I must have pulled it off of him. Because as I was on the ground, I just noticed it was laying next to me. So I believe it came from the golem.
Back in him.
No,
No, it's a
this
different
this
thing.
was the
This is a
information
different one.
from last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I was like,
for
what?
for Harlock not to know in character what this stuff actually does, I would ask Harlock if he recognizes it.
As he walks up, Harlock says, yes, I do recognize this. I'm dying. Here, role play. As he goes, yes, this is, honestly, I've just actually completely forgotten what the fuck it is. It is a staff of...
You called it
It's
the
a
Rod of
scepter.
Gosray.
Yeah, the Rod of Gosway. That's the rod. That is the Rod of Gosray. It gives those who wield it power over the wind and waves. Look, I may not be the Hierophant here, but I do speak on behalf of those who truly serve Gosray's interests. Please, would you accept this as perhaps a means of payment to help us, to hear my story, and perhaps lend your aid? I mean, well, I suppose before that I should probably start at the beginning. You see, the Hermitage of Blessed Lightning was established here to protect and learn from the Erin Tower, an ancient landmark a few miles inland. You may have spotted it on your journey here. You guys do remember an ancient, tall, ruin-type tower thing.
Yeah.
We hermits know very little about it. It was created by Abberton thousands of years ago. Abberton, for those of you who... Pathfinder lore. Abberton was the god of humanity who died at the beginning of the Age of Lost Omens. He was supposed to usher in an era of peace and prosperity, but instead died, and humanity lost its true god. So, well, I say true god, like, you know, like dwarves have gods, elves have gods. Humanity had a god. He died. Yeah. At its summit is what we call the Aeon Orb, so named because it orbits the summit of the tower, the way that an Aeon stone orbits the head of its owner. He bleeds a little bit more.
No.
Do you want a hand there?
Oh, if you're not too busy fucking talking about your visit to your parents, yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be awesome.
I'll drop a soothe on him.
Oh, thank you.
Ow.
Oh, look at that. It's amazing. Oh, I feel so much better. Oh, well, thank you. That definitely has eased a lot of my suffering. He was torturing me for some time. Now, lore has been passed down from me, from previous masters of the Hermitage, which suggests more. You see, the Aeon Orb is a powerful artifact. It enriches the life for dozens within miles in any direction, makes the land more abundant, the seasons milder, and the harvest more bountiful. In just the past few generations, however, this bounty has begun to fade. The soil is drying out, vegetation is stunted, and some crops won't even grow at all. Birth rates among animals are now declining, and some here at the Hermitage have blamed the townspeople of Abberton for its, well, expansion coinciding with the decline of the natural order. I'm suspecting, however, a different cause. I think the Aeon Orb's power has begun to fail. The Isle of Erin is dying. I've tried to understand the Aeon Orb and perhaps tried to restore its power, but its nature eludes me. And while I've made many trips into the tower over the years, nothing here has provided any clues. On my most recent visit, just a few weeks ago, some foul-smelling creatures hurled spears at me before I could get close. They are known as the Xulglath. I believe... he looks at Meisha. I believe reptilian humanoids like yourself may refer to them as troglodytes? Meisha, you do know the troglodytes. The Nagaji war with the troglodytes on numbers of occasions. They are vile, Luddite, underground-dwelling, smelly, barbaric kind of creatures.
Okay. I remember that from my childhood.
You do.
Oh, okay. Dang.
I spied them from a distance. Yes. I spied them from a distance, and there are at least a dozen, and accompanied by giant lizards and several demons. It was an unpleasant surprise, to say the least, but soon I had my hands full dealing with the newcomer, Belaney, and the resentment she stoked among the hermits. Well, I didn't really have a chance to investigate further. It seemed obvious in hindsight, but then the sudden rise of the demon worships here, I figured it must be connected to the Zul'Lath. I overheard a few of the priests saying that they'd planned to visit the Aaron Tower and speak to someone named Kavanash. I believe Kavanash is the leader of the Zul'Lath, and he must have some power over these demons that he has bestowed onto Threndir and the others. Now, I know you've already done so much for Abberton, and deposing Threndir has already set much in motion to freeing the Hermitage already, but there's more to do. Would you travel to the Aaron Tower and cleanse it of the demons and the Zul'Lath that currently infest it? Perhaps then we may be able to restore the land and end the tension between the priests and Abberton.
Yeah, we might even be able to get assistance from Abberton itself if they understand that this benefits both parties.
Be down.
You hear a voice coming from the skeleton behind you. Is there any food at the tower? No, I don't believe so. Because I was promised food, you know. I was at Abberton, and they were a bunch of lovely civilians, and they were feeding me some food. And then Human, he come in and he says, I'm looking for someone. And I said, well, it's a good place to find people because they have faces and I have faces. And then he said, I'm looking for Totty, and Totty's my friend. And then they talked, and they said some things, and then Totty said I was going to get a big breakfast, and now I'm here, and, I mean, I don't want to speak on behalf of a group, because, you know, I don't know you, but I would do this thing at the tower if there was breakfast involved, is all I'm saying. You hear this clang of the tambourine as Totty smacks Gord in the head with the tambourine. It makes this... God, you always think with your stomach, don't you? Well, I don't have a stomach, but I do like being filled.
You don't have a stomach.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm sure we could give you breakfast.
Breakfast!
I don't have anything on us right now, though, but we could for sure get you something later.
He seems to be very happy. I retract any.
I was going to say, if he wants food, because the Kitsune, I'll at least give him my good berry. So that's
Good berries! Oh. Brilliant!
I forgot we all had one. Well, Naomi had one.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's still in the bag. Look in the bag.
But the only thing I'll ask Harlock is, if we're heading there, how do you plan to settle what remains here? With and forgive me because I'm just going to quickly look up her name.
Yeah, I keep forgetting her name.
It was
Nemia.
Yes. She is quite a difficult one.
Because looking around the group, if we try to approach her now, I suspect it would not go well.
Yeah.
Well, you are probably correct. The Hermitage is not free of the influence of the demonic members of its caste. At least not yet. At the very least, for the time being, if I could recover some of my strength as well, I could mount a resistance. But I think if whatever happens in the tower is resolved, perhaps their connection to the demons would also waver.
Well,
okay.
Might I suggest, if you feel yourself overwhelmed, retreat back to Abberton with those of your like mind, because I am hoping you are not the only one.
I certainly am not, and yes,
and maybe together, the two of you, well, you with the town of Abberton, could at least put up a defence if it takes us a time to resolve issues at the tower.
All right. I'll take your counsel under advisement. But I would not leave any of those who would wish to leave with no recourse here alone with Nemia.
Of course, that's why I said
Yeah.
subtle words to Abberton.
He will give you some instructions as to how to get to the Erin Tower. It's about 15 miles to the southwest of where you currently are. It is a 200-foot tall tower, observable most of the journey that you will take. And he tells you that the entrance is along the western side. While it should be abandoned, the doors themselves are sturdy. There is a secret key that is placed beneath a rock at the entrance. And that is all.
Yeah. Yeah, also we'll make sure to, tell everything to the mayor too, so he knows what's happening here. Because as far as he knows, everyone here is just an enemy. But
Especially
if
if
he
sees
knows that some
a
people
group
are
of
willing to
druids
cooperate.
approaching.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want the town to immediately start attacking.
I'm certain we can use an animal messenger in order to send word and explain the situation. As I said, Thunder, Thendir, whatever his name was, I keep forgetting it. It was...
Which one?
This guy, the guy we just killed. His name was...
That was
Thendril?
Thendril.
Oh, Thendril.
Yeah.
Yes. Not everyone is like Thendril, and I'm certain the mayor will see some reason. All right, well, I wish you luck on your journey. Were there more I would be able to provide to you? Wait, actually, there is. He reaches down and produces a... Oh, no, I gave that to you already. Never mind. Ignore that. He will tell you that there are some gelatinous cubes that clean the rooms in the tower as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
They're scary. Is there also... how do you suggest we get there? Like, do you guys...
Yeah, that's a good point. How long would it take to get there by?
Yeah.
What?
I was picturing an island. Sorry.
Well,
We're
we
on
got
an island.
here on horses from the tower.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Well,
I thought the place that we're heading to, the tower, was on like an island. But yeah, never mind.
Nope.
Yeah, I just pictured like in the middle of a dark and stormy sea, All right, well,
All right, by horse,
so-
it'll take you 3 hours to get there.
Oh, that's not far.
would there be, or would we be able to rest here while and recover before we leave?
It may be dangerous. Nemia and her forces may still find you. There is an old carriage house just outside that might be suitable.
Yeah, we were there before.
Yeah.
We could
Oh,
stay
good.
together.
Night.
Amazing. That seems like a perfect place where to take a rest.
All right.
All right, thank you so much. We'll be back with triumph, hopefully.
I hope so. Godspeed, and may Gosray's winds fill your sails.
And may you always land on your feet.
He nods. All right.
All right, cool.
Our
Never
heroes...
gotten to use that in a while, so.
Fair. Now, our heroes head out, and I believe you guys would like a long rest. Is that correct?
Nah.
Okay, cool. You head straight to the Hermitage as you get onto horses.
No, I like a super long rest.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I
sleep
would
for
like
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days, 3 nights long rest.
All right,
I
I'm
can't
going to say
remember
that...
what does What's the need to treat everyone's wounds? To
That's
reduce
fine.
their
I am
wound?
okay. Look, guys. When we do a long rest, I'm not gonna waste my time. You're not gonna waste your time. All of the healing spells, all of the heal checks that happen over the course of 8 hours happen, and you will restore to full health. That will not be a problem. The only time I will make it a problem is if you bug me about it.
Oh, I was meaning the wounded conditions.
Oh, the wounded conditions. Yes, no. So wounded conditions. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. Let me remove some stuff. Arturo, you're no longer sickened. Hollanot, you'll no longer. Oh, no, you are still flat-footed. Sorry.
Yeah, permanent.
How
If
about
you want to
is-
remove the curse,
No, you're still flat-footed. I'm just gonna also add in curse so that I remember. Okay. As for wounded conditions, okay. So Arturo, your wounded drops from 3 to 2. Callisto, your wounded goes from 3 to 2 as well.
I didn't actually go down because I spent the hero.
Oh yes, no, no, that's right. So 2 to 1, dying. Hollanot, you're not wounded. I need to knock you down more. Walter is also fine. Mesha, your wounded goes from 2 to 1. Okay, so your wounded conditions have been properly dealt with. Does anyone not want to take a long rest and instead treat everyone for their wounded condition for another knockdown of the wounded condition?
don't know if Harlanot can because I'm not trained in medicine.
I
neither
wouldn't.
am I.
No, I wouldn't then. Oh, who do we
What?
lose?
Sean.
Sean.
He-
That's
he-
okay.
He told us earlier.
Yeah, he did. All right, let me
I
just
think
quickly.
Callisto might have a hard time sleeping tonight though, because he's never had to sleep before.
It's true. That's okay. I will join with my
He'll
phone.
still
Just give me a
sleep,
second.
but like, I might make a fortitude save.
All right. You'll be fine.
Okay. He'll just wake up extra. time.
he'll wake up and be like, I died.
Oh.
Oh my god! I just died. Did you guys see?
As I end the fight, I went unconscious again.
Oh my god! I think I blacked out. I went into another dimension and came back. Oh, guys.
My internet
just-
decided to take a long rest too.
Yep. There you
You're
go.
just saying how Callisto thinks he died in his sleep
All right.
because he's never slept before.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
that's a good point. Yeah.
Now, let's do something fun. We've had fights for a while. We've had fights. We've done fights. I'm good with fights. I want to do something different. Hey, chat. This is me showing off because I love showing off. I would like you in chat to come up with any and all random encounters for overland travel in the forested region on the group's way to the new location. I will run that encounter immediately. I will improv it. I will add maps. I will do the sound effects. Everything. I am going to lean on you guys to do this really cool thing, and I'm going to try and do them all. So whatever wild thing you can create an NPC, you can have a fight if you want to fight. You can have a puzzle. You can give them a moral dilemma. Whatever you want. Throw anything out there. A group of bandits become zombies. Ooh, I like that one. All right, cool. Group of bandits become zombies. What
I
else do we
normally
have?
have to pay, donate for this kind of privilege. This is kind of awesome.
Yeah, and usually it's only
Too
a
bad you're
person.
part of the game.
Group of
cool.
bandits.
Yeah.
Bandits.
That's cool. I love that idea though.
Zombies. All right. Any others? Ghosts stealing their shit when they camp out one night. Ooh, okay.
Oh no.
Very undead vibes. Thieving ghost. Okay. Need clarification. Hey, yeah, any clarification you need, let me know.
I said, okay, just needed clarification. So
Needed
I got
clarification.
that.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
No!
Purple worm. Just
So
kidding.
you're doing that when I'm trying to deal with a wasp.
It's true. It's true. Well, we could do something with a purple worm. It doesn't have to be a fight
Yeah, we
with a
could,
purple
yeah.
worm. Yeah, I can do
Doesn't
something
have to be
like
the purple worm.
that. Yeah. All right. Cross a creek and get leeches. Okay, I like that. Leeches. Okay, I dig that. All right, let's throw in one more. I love these. These are amazing.
If Calindria's still here, I'm curious what she would want to put in here.
Cults. Cultists. Cultists. Immediately cultists.
More cultists.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Okay. If anyone wants to put one in now, you may. You know, I'll still look at that. But let's get one of these going. I love the idea. Let's start with the leeches. I like that one. That's a cool one. Okay. Okay. So watch how quickly I do this. Baboosh. 1. 2. Okay. Here. There it is. Okay. Okay.
Sorry about that. Hopefully I'm not going to be attacked by a wasp now.
Oh,
Like you were actually being attacked by a wasp?
Yeah, it was attracted to the light above my head.
Oof.
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well. All right.
Yeah,
Hag
okay.
wants to
We got
sell the
another
monkey
one.
paw. Ooh, I like that one.
Ah,
No.
All right.
that could be very dangerous in our hands, especially Walter's.
Well, he does need a replacement for his horror deck.
That is true.
no.
Give our party some more nightmares to consider in the future.
All right. Okay. Map. Grid.
I think I gave somebody a monkey paw and I never used it because I knew what it was. Like, you
I
guys
will
know
say,
fun.
I was going to say, during all this, I'll probably hand Callisto the rod, since I know you wanted it to be able to do some
Oh, yeah.
magic.
Now you
Sure.
do have real magic.
Are you sure, Hall, or not? I mean, they would help me with my magic act for sure.
Yes, I think I still prefer using my words, and elementals does not feel right to me.
Okay. Yeah, sure. For sure. I will take it. I will put it in my bag of holding. Actually, now I gotta remember to put the bag of holding in my inventory.
All right. Our characters begin their journey, following the directions of the druid towards the Erin Tower. The first day goes by. Oh, sorry. The first hour kind of goes by pretty easily, as you come in the early morning to a large, flowing river. The river waters lap against the bank, and you can hear the sounds of the rushing water moving past. It's not a busy creek, but it's probably about waist high. The path seems to dip down into the water and then come out the other side. All right. The seat is yours.
Well, we haven't had a
Wide
good
river.
wash in a while, so I'll, get down and splash myself and try to clean myself up. Get all the dirt and grime and probably flecks of blood out.
Sure. You get into the water and you, oh, thank God, you put the horse to one side and, this might be a good place to camp out for a little while if you'd like.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a quick break here? Is that the thing? Because Arturo's just disembarked and started bathing.
Yeah, I would suggest that to the party. It's like the water's nice, guys. Like,
I mean, I'll have to get across anyway, so.
Sit down, water the horses, give them a break from hauling our lazy asses across.
Yep. Make a nature check, please.
No.
All of us?
Yes, everyone. Or a survival check. Nature or survival, your choices.
Oh, can I redo that and just do survival?
You may.
Okay, thank you.
Same roll for me, regardless.
Yeah.
Are you gonna share the map with us, or?
They're both the same.
Map, we don't need no sneak.
Alright. The water looks nice, clear, refreshing, and cool as you begin to sort of clean yourself, Arturo. Meisha, Callisto, Harlanot, you kind of pull out some food for lunch. You can see Gord is there, like just hungrily, like salivating over the hot rocks as you prepare to cook some food. When suddenly, Arturo, you start to feel a bit dizzy, a bit queasy.
oh, I don't think that poison. Well, actually, no. It's been long enough that poison would definitely be in my system. So I probably wouldn't assume that. You know, I might walk over to a rock and sit on it.
Sure. Oh, there's a nice rock right in the middle.
Yeah.
There you go. Beautiful rock. Look at that. As he climbs out, can I get everyone else to make a perception check?
Okay.
Apparently, Harlanot is still distracted by the events of the past 24 hours.
Yeah, he's just haunted by everything that's happened. Don't blame him.
Oh,
Well, shit.
whoa.
All right.
Damn.
You see every detail.
No,
so-
that's the
Oh, that was. Never mind.
So, yeah, you, you were on the rock, enjoying the sun. You still feel really, really unwell. Like, yeah, that poison's definitely, definitely doing something. Like, like you start splashing water on your face. Could I get everyone to make me another perception check, please? After I roll this real quick. So that's 2 rounds, so you'll get another.
Please roll higher than
19.
Ooh, very nice. It would be a shame if someone used a jinx point.
Ah,
All right, jinx point on you, Meisha.
man.
that just means you have to roll even better.
I know, right? Ah,
Okay, not bad.
not bad.
Okay, so 24 is the number I need to beat. Okay. Ooh, I'll use a jinx point. Last jinx point.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
All right. Ah, dang it. Okay.
Ah,
So,
no.
everyone who got 14 or higher, as you look over at the rock in the middle of the river, you see Arturo there. But Arturo does look kind of drained, looks very pale. And that is when you notice something squirming behind him. Something big and bulbous, about the size of a dog, latched onto his back. It's at this point you realize it's a leech.
Ah, Bleach.
Now, keeping in mind,
He's gotten pretty big.
you could get him to panic, and if he panics, his heart rate increases, increasing blood flow.
Oh, right. Right. I will grab one of the hot rocks
Yep.
that we're cooking with, and I will walk towards him and Get on the leech.
All right. As you do so, yep, you make your way over. Make a regular melee attack against the leech.
Okay. How do I do regular melee attack?
So if you look on your character sheet under combat,
Oh, combat. Got it.
Yep. and then you should have your. Oh wait, no, I lied.
There we
oh yeah,
go.
no, there it is. Yeah, melee right there.
Melee right there. Yep. Can I grab it? Thank you. Let me grab it.
Yep, and then drop it on the leech. Nice, perfect. The leech is kind of stuck on him, and so you burn it, and the leech immediately falls off and lands in the water and swims away.
Oh,
It's at that point that Arturo, you see the leech as it disembarks from your body.
oh, what the? Oh, ah. All right. Well, I'm not gonna feel comfortable. I'm gonna feel like itchy and gross all over for a while now.
Actually, you feel super numb.
Yeah, that too. Probably. Yeah, that makes sense. But like, I just know how I feel like when a bug is crawling on me, and then even after I flick it off, you can't not feel something crawling on you.
Fair.
Hate that feeling.
Um,
Oh,
there's
thank
leeches
you.
in this water.
yeah. When we cross back through this place, just be very careful. We don't want the horses to get latched onto by something that big. Ugh.
You
No.
check the water as you cross back over. After you've eaten, you check it again as you make your way across. There are a couple of leeches here and there, but due to their size, it's easy enough to see them and kind of poke them to get around them. They're not overly aggressive, you know what I mean? They're just kind of enjoying their day in their environment. They're not really bothering anyone. If someone happened to walk onto them, then, you know, obviously they're gonna get a free meal. But, you know, yeah, you otherwise seem to get through this area relatively easily.
Sweet.
Ugh. Ugh.
All right.
I'd say to Harlan, I was afraid if they were getting any bigger, it might have to actually use the staff to actually, I think, could I use the staff to part the water? Was that a thing it could do?
Yeah, you can think it had control water, didn't it?
Yes, it's got
Or
control
shape water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
had one charge on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it got a lot worse, I could have just done that too.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't need to use that right now.
Go forth, Moses.
Go for it, Callisto.
Ugh.
All
So,
right.
presuming this is us walking up to the tower,
Mhm.
and given everything else,
There it is.
I will. In fact, yeah. If we say that the band is now accompanying traveling music type stuff,
They are.
just with the I get the +2 from human.
+3.
I'll. No, for the healing boost that
Oh, for the
human
healing
specifically gives.
Oh, yep.
I will drop a soothe, just to.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
very nice.
Ooh.
I do.
yeah.
Which I think.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
Yeah.
With a mild healing and some food now filling your bellies, you begin to make your way until eventually you come to what looks to be an old abandoned boneyard. The horses seem a little uneasy to come through here. Large creatures' bones seem to strew over the area, most picked clean by scavengers. As our heroes clop their way into the next area.
Ooh.
I keep an extra wary glance. Yeah, just look for anything that moves here.
You do see something that moves almost immediately. A young individual A gnomish individual, in fact, that looks like this. Rushes in your direction. Please help me! They're chasing me!
Oh, who's chasing you?
She
And I
points.
look.
She points behind her. And you see several zombies that are following right behind her.
Oh. Walter, we need your healing.
Yeah.
I take the rock and no.
All right, let me get
Like,
these
see her
guys in
face?
here. All right. Here we go. Several zombies and a larger zombie. There we go.
Wow. Like a Hulk?
Not a Hulk, more like just a super large one.
So
Oh.
Zulk.
All right, there we go. And let's make these dudes. There we go. Sorry, 1 second. Just adding the zombie stuff there and there. Okay. And there's our little NPC who is running away. Okay. So yes, she is being chased by zombies. What do you do?
I'll jump off my horse, and actually no, because he has to be theatric. I will wait. Where am I? Oh yeah, I'll front flip off my horse and pull my thing out of the sheath and be like, "We'll defend you."
All right. You flip off your horse and look to defend. All right. Let's go
Oh,
to
no,
initiative.
wait.
Oh yeah, sorry, go on.
Oh, sorry. Oh, fair enough.
Well, you guys can get ready. The zombies are all slowed, so they only get 2 actions around.
Okay.
I'm just gonna lower the music a little bit. There we go. All right, the zombies start to move. Yep, me dying. All right, as they move up and closer, one of the zombies reaches up and grabs hold of the gnome's hair.
Quick question. For what was how many charges were on the staff?
Depends on the spell.
10. Yeah.
10, and it recharges each day, kind of thing, or
Correct.
what was it?
I
Okay.
think you need to put spell slots into it.
That's what I'm gonna be doing. I actually made a class. What was it called? A class
Are you doing that
spell?
right this second?
No,
Then that's not important in the slightest. Hold on, your turn.
because I was gonna cast a
I
spell.
was going to say, can you share the
You-
map? Because
You can, and you can on your turn.
thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the time where you would learn about your spell and make sure you have everything ready so that when it gets to your turn, I'm not waiting.
No, I know. I just got the spell.
Good.
But I know what it does, so it's
Excellent. It's someone else's turn, however, Neil.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
It's fine. How are you, Neil? You good?
Good. I'm good.
A little hungry?
I just didn't know we were in initiative.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, a little hungry? Yeah. Okay, fair.
A little.
Okay. Scully Eye,
Oh.
it's your turn.
It's fine. The reason I was asking for the map because there's a fast way for me to select everyone
Oh,
on
nice.
the map.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
All right.
So I will kick off with the new and improved Inspire Courage,
Nice.
Ooh.
Yay!
which, yep, which should be
I have so much courage right now.
and seeing the one behind it, Harlow Knot will pick up some of the, use some of the bone fragments around and hurl it at the zombie behind her using the telekinetic projectile.
All right,
Oh,
very
Save
nice.
her.
All right, several of the bones fly out and like a almost like a little machine gun, start to fire in that direction. However, do you want to use a hero point?
Yeah, let's use a hero point.
All right, let's see it. Ooh, all the spoopy noises. All right, as these bone fragments start to hit, they strike the zombie in the body. Deal your damage. All right, 16 points of damage. That first zombie is wounded. Not looking happy at all. Anything else?
No, that's the 3 actions.
I see. Hold on. Actually, they should have. A little less than that. Let me just adjust here real quick. There we go. Okay. Then we have, after Harlanot, is Callisto.
Okay. Well, I was thinking of, to save the gnome from the immediate danger, I was going to cast from the staff Wall of Wind and separate the zombie from her so she can get away.
Is that what Wall of Wind does?
That's what it, sounds like what it is. It says you create a barrier of gusting winds that hinders anything moving through it. The wall of swirling winds is 5 feet thick, 60 feet long, and 30 feet high. The wall stands vertically, but you can shape its path. Through the wall of wind distorts the air. It does not hamper sight. The wall has the following effects. Ammunition from physical ranged attacks such as arrows, bolts, sling bullets, and other objects of similar size can't pass through the wall. Attacks with bigger range weapons, such as javelins, take a -2 penalty to their attacks if their path passes through the wall. Massive ranged weapons and spells that don't create physical objects pass through the wall with no penalty. The wall is difficult terrain to creatures attempting to move overland through it. Gases, including creatures in gaseous forms, can't pass through the wall. A creature that attempts to fly through the wall using a move action must attempt a fortitude save. And it's got a... the successes... Oh, that's for the flying stuff. So yeah, it has to pass a fort save to fly through.
Okay,
But
so where are you
otherwise,
casting it?
I was going to cast it in between the...
It is a
husk
5-foot
lump
square.
one. That's a 60-foot long wind wall, though.
Yep, that is 5 foot
Yeah,
thick.
but it's 5 feet wide.
It's
Yeah.
5 feet wide.
So that would be what happens if it goes between them.
Okay, so then it would push one that way, one the other way. And then I would
It doesn't
curve it.
push anyone, if you read it.
Yeah, that's only D&D 5e that does damage and pushes something when it's summoned under it.
Oh, okay.
Because that's almost exactly what D&D 5e does, except D&D 5e also pushes and does
Okay,
damage.
well, I already cast it, but I think it just makes it so it's difficult terrain.
It does. All right.
Yeah.
And how wide, how long do you want to make it?
Well, it says it's 60 feet. I'm gonna make it go in front of Husk Zombie 2, kind of along the wall, and Husk Zombie 3, kind of down to the right.
Well, this does impede the movement of something that already has really terrible movement, so that's nice.
All right. Like that?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
And it is a 3 cast turn, so that's my turn.
Sweet. A gust of wind now blows upwards from where you have cast, bringing us then swiftly to the zombie brute, who I've already moved, but is basically just double moving. That is all. Mesha, you're up.
Alright. Okay. Okay. Did it separate the gnome from the
It did not.
zombie?
It did not.
It did
The
not.
zombie still has her by the hair.
Okay.
Ooh. By the hair.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Then I will.
While Rock is thinking about that, I just want to take a moment to say this is why I picked Fantasy Grounds. Like, that whole thing, this whole encounter, I made in like a matter of minutes. 2 encounters, in fact. Two random encounters that you guys threw. I could put a map in, I could get the tokens in, I can get the encounter in. All done. That's how quick it is. That is why I stand by Fantasy Grounds. It's freaking...
Fantasy Grounds is absolutely incredible.
Wait, why am I in?
Oh, because I haven't unlocked your ability to move your tokens yet. Sorry, that's
Okay.
Oh,
there we go. Done.
All right.
I can't stop dying.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
All right. You're good. Yeah. Guess I have to move again to get close. Yeah.
Yep.
Right here. Yep. And Okay. Yeah. I look at the wall. What's this actually do? Can I hit the zombie, or will this do something if I try to hit it with my meteorite?
You take a -2
should-
penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is all.
Well, I was trying to, because I've never seen this before, so it was. Yeah.
All right, make your attack. As you step forward and you pull out your meteor hammer,
So
you thrust it forward as it flies into the wind wall. But the wind is kind of carrying it and shifting the weight as you've thrown it into the zombie. Make your attack.
Okay.
And on the bottom left, where you've got the little modifier, just make sure it says -2.
-2. Yeah.
Beautiful. Love it. Also, welcome in, OG-san. Good to see you. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the wind carries... Are you... Rock, we've been gaming for so long together. We have. Drop your attacks on the goddamn tokens.
Oh, right. My bad.
Sorry, I did it earlier too, so.
I know!
I forgot for a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's cool. Always appreciate having you here. All right. I'll let you roll it again, but only this once.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw something in. If you fumble, it's going to grab you instead.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. Ooh, that was right next to the fumble button.
I thought
All
that
right.
was a fumble.
So, as your meteor hammer hits in, the wind does try to correct its course, but the weight of the meteor hammer seems to keeps it steady enough that it wham hits the zombie by the jaw. That was very well timed. I didn't mean that, but freaking nailed it. Someone clip that. All right. As the meteorite hits it in the jaw, roll your damage onto the creature.
Okay.
Bam! 8 points of damage. Wait. Was that zombie 1? That was. Why are you still up? How many hit points do you have? Oh, you know what? This brings us to our... This is a do or die moment. Okay. Do or die. It is on 1 hit point. And this is why I have the do or die rule. Right? Do or die is a coin. It's a custom coin that I'm hopefully going to get manufactured at some point or another. That has literally 2 sides. It's the dead Aussie do and the dead Aussie die. Right? I will offer you a do or die. You can either leave things as is, or your meteor hammer can kill the zombie. If you fail, however, if it does hit the die button, then the zombie is going to grab you, and while the gnome is going to go free, you're going to be the next victim. Meisha, do or die.
Let's do it.
All right, I love it. So here we go.
I'm more excited than you. You're actually using the phone on one thing. I'm like, yay!
Just getting
Alright.
use out of it in general is just worth it.
Do.
Yeah.
All right. So, with your meteor hammer, as you smash into his jaw, the jaw breaks. The zombie lets go of the gnome and reaches out to try and grab Meisha. But as Meisha does so, Meisha pulls back on the cable, and as it does so, the meteorite hammer hits the back of its skull just before it reaches out and grabs you, pulling it through the wind wall and then down as it is perished. Purple.
Does the wind drag it? That'd be a cool scene. Just whack and then the wind goes.
Yeah,
Well,
blood
it's
just like blood fountain. Yep, done.
Blood
All right.
Thousand. Oh, blood fountain.
Arturo, you're up next.
I
Now, to reiterate, you don't need to kill these bandit zombies. Not your objective.
Yeah, but to ease her escape, I will at the very least come here, and I'll grab her and kind of like drag her out of the wind wall. And I'm like, we'll post up here. You run away. And then I'll ready an action for the next zombie that gets close to me, and I'll stab it.
All right, she turns and she runs. I need everyone to make me a perception check.
Oh.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Oh. Oh.
Oof.
Nope.
Damn.
All right.
And Walter.
You watch as she runs back towards the group. But she doesn't run to the group. Oh, Rykon with the divine intervention. Who gets it?
Ooh.
Who gets the divine intervention?
Harlanot.
I've been doing so bad with these rolls.
Harlanot. All right, Harlanot.
Can't do worse than one.
Let's do another perception check. Oh, all right. Harlanot.
Oh.
All right, Harlanot. You, as she is running towards you, notice that she is going for Arturo's horse.
Uh-oh.
She is going to steal Arturo's horse. I will give you an action to do something about this.
What I get for being a good Samaritan.
Yeah. I was going to say, Harlanot would try to go over to calm her down, say, why are they, effectively to try and say, why are they chasing you? It's okay, you're safe with us just now.
Ooh, given your perception, that is not a critical, but I will give you this anyway. She doesn't seem to notice you as you approach. Something is very wrong. As she continues to go towards you, she passes through you. We did have a quick interruption in the thing, but that's okay. We're back. It's almost like clockwork. Every like 2 hours, like when it just as I'm about to end, it's like, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. Anyway, guys, my name's Michael. I'm the Dead LC Gamer. My voice is currently leaving me. But thank you so much for joining us. We hope you had a great time. This has been Extinction Curse. These have been my players. I hope you guys have enjoyed all of your time here. We will be back. When are we back? We may not be back for The Walking Dead tomorrow. Normally we do a DAG versus The Walking Dead one, but I'm going to be out of the country. Well, not of the country. I'm going to be out in the country for a little bit over the weekend, so I might have to miss that one. But we will be back on Monday. For Curse of the Crimson Throne with another group of my wonderful Patreons. And then also, guys, if you have not done so already, please do yourself a favor. Go check out my show over on Careful Cantrip. It is Campaign 2. We just had our latest episode drop, and it was a blast. Holy crap, there are so many emotions I'm going through that I haven't yet processed about that game. So if you haven't had a chance to, go and watch it. Go check it out. Thank you once again to my players. Thank you to all of the people who subscribed, who donated. Guys, I can't tell you enough. Not only is it like amazing to actually be making some headway towards my birthday present, which is going to be awesome, but it is also, you know, just always wonderful to have so much support, so much care, and so much love from this community. It's what inspires me to run games, even with my voice the way it is at the moment. You know, because I want nothing more than to be here with you guys and to hang out, play games, share stories, and do cool things. I will be resting my voice over the weekend, so that's another reason why tomorrow is not going to happen. But, guys, thank you so much once again. Let's go see if we can find someone to raid.
Yeah.
Rady, McRady, Rady, Bovady, raiding. Let's see. Who is out and about? No one that I recognize yet. Oh, Scarlet.
Playing
Yeah.
Starfield. Holy crap.
Yeah, Scarlet. Let's go hang out with Scarlet. Scarlet is actually playtesting the new Animus and Exemplar characters from Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I'm kind of interested in that, so yeah, stick around. Go check those out because there are 2 new classes just that have just launched their playtest for Paizo as well. So yeah, go check them out. And Scarlet is, by the way, like this is coming from me. Scarlet is probably one of the best GMs in Pathfinder that are around as well. So you know, that is high praise, and I say it without saying it lightly. So please give her a follow, check her out, send all the love, send all the radio modes. Until we meet again, as always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Bye everyone.
Bye.